of all, you're wasting your time and his time, and you're leading him on.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be filming a mukbang today with Amanda, another YouTuber. And so I'm actually on my way right now to her house. We're gonna go get some food and film a video for you guys. Oh, the sun is beaming outside. Do you see this? It's like raining / very sunny, so I'm like very confused as to like what is going on right now. You guys, look at this. Oh, this is stressing me out. I can't even see the lines. This is Amanda. Say hi. Shout out your channel.
Princess. Link
Check her out. I will link her her YouTube channel in the description bar. We're about to go get some food right now. We're getting food from this like Asian little. It was recommended by one of you guys, so this is what we're doing. So guys, we're on our way to get a dessert because today is our cheat day. We decided that today is going to be our cheat day.
It is now.
Because what is a mukbang without a little dessert?
It can't be like a healthy mukbang, you know?
We can't be here, like, we can't see the salad and be like, okay,
Let's
thank you for
explain
watching.
That we wanted to get Popeyes,
Yeah.
but we opted for a healthy option. So
We're both
dessert.
like you're on an intermittent fasting diet.
Recipes.
And then I'm trying to lose weight, so this is not gonna work out.
So we didn't eat all day basically for this.
Yeah.
So it's worth it. I want cake. I want like a rich, you know what it is?
Like a thick fudge
like a
chocolate
thick,
cake.
Like a fudge like mousse. Like a thick mousse. Because so every night when I'm chilling by myself with my dog, I'm entertaining myself by watching bake shows, like baking shows, and I don't bake. So I'm like getting inspiration. But I want to
for
eat
what
everything.
to eat?
Exactly. I want to eat everything. So I'm gonna try to find something that's like the most chocolate, the most mousse,
the thickest, like,
she asked me, she's like, what do you eat for dessert? I'm like, everything chocolate. She's like, that's it. So whatever goes.
We're gonna do that.
Goes.
Mind your business. We're about your diet.
Calories don't count when you do
Okay.
Okay.
We were talking about how we've never met before. This is literally the first time we're ever meeting ever. And we've been friends. Social media friends.
Forever. It's always the best when you meet like social media friends in
Right.
person, 'cause
I
you're
was
like,
literally
is that
talking
person
to you.
really how they are?
Yeah. I was talking to her and like she seemed nice. I was like, oh, let me say hi. You were so cute. And I was like, oh, we could be friends. My boyfriend is actually the one who like suggested
I've known
that we should be
for
friends.
years, like for like maybe 7 years or something. Like he was friends with some of my friends, so we just like connected, and he's always dated her since I met him, and like he's a cool guy, so I'm like, I'm sure she's a cool girl, you know?
Yeah. Shout out to Babe. Now we're friends. When I tell people that I have social media friends, they look at me like,
What do you mean?
now we're in life friends.
And when you eat with your friends, when you pick out with your friends, that like solidifies the friendship. Oh.
We're having a friendship dinner.
There you go.
Alright guys, we're back at Amanda's place. I'm so
hungry, literally.
We just set up our little plate and stuff. Do you want to show them what you
Okay,
got?
sure. So I got this chicken teriyaki. Can't even see it. There's too much rice. I got chicken teriyaki, and it comes with vegetables and little like rice noodles, and then a bunch of rice. And I don't know if they're egg rolls or spring rolls, but
It's both. Because she got two.
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, we got two each.
Yeah, I got rice fry, stir fried with like shrimps, vegetables, and yeah, I got the same too. So this is what we're about to eat. I feel so fat and we haven't even started.
We didn't even
eating.
start.
So we have like our little questions all set up here in a bowl. I'm gonna show you.
Oh yeah.
We have so many questions. We're gonna do a part 1 for this video, and then we're gonna do a part 2 on her channel because we have way too many questions.
Yeah. Do you believe in asking your boyfriend permission to do things? Oh, I didn't want to answer that one when I read it earlier.
Permission. First of all.
Permission for like.
To do
Why
what?
are you in this relationship? First of
Like,
all.
is he my dad?
You're not my dad!
Yeah, exactly. I don't like that word for like a relationship. That word should not be in a relationship.
You
Unless
should
it's,
not
like,
have to ask
permission to like spend your like your money, like if your money's together, like hey, should we buy a house together? Like that kind of yeah, but it's not.
That makes sense.
Permission is like you're a child. No.
You shouldn't have to ask your boyfriend for permission. You're your own person. And if you feel like you're not your own person in this relationship, then you shouldn't be in that relationship.
No.
How can I be fully content with being by myself before I start dating?
This is my life right now.
Would you like to start with this?
I'm gonna like analyze myself.
This is literally a conversation that I'm always having with my little sister. Because like she's single, living her best
ready to mingle
single life, you know? And like she's not really like dating, she's more like just concentrating on school and like her job and things like that, you know? And she's basically like the perfect example of that. Like, date yourself.
Exactly.
Take yourself out on dates, discover like what you like, what you don't like.
And if you can't be happy with yourself, how do you expect someone else to be happy with you? Like if you don't treat yourself right, you're gonna allow someone else to treat you not right.
You need more time to discover who you are, what you like, what you're trying to accomplish in life.
Yeah, and you know what you want from someone else.
Focus on your job, school, your friends, your family. Boyfriends will always be there.
Yeah. My grandma literally always said, a man is like a bus, there's always another one. Which is, yeah, my grandma.
But there's only one you.
Yeah.
So concentrate on you.
Yeah, take care of you. What do I do if my man doesn't want to get married? Help in caps lock with 3 exclamation points. That's like a personal thing though. Like maybe he's just not, he doesn't believe in marriage. Maybe, you know, he saw his parents get divorced, or maybe it's like something personal like that. So maybe it's something to like work on. But if you're set on marriage and he's not,
you need to communicate.
Yeah, like you need to talk.
You guys can be on like 2 separate roads going.
No, marriage is a big thing. It's not like, hey, are we getting coffee or are we not getting coffee? Like,
no.
Marriage is like a big life decision. So if you can't agree on that, yeah, you need to be on the same page. You gotta work on that.
I would probably just communicate with him, like that I want to get married. I don't know. She obviously does want to get married if she's asking this question. So obviously communicate with your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, your partner, what you feel about it. You know?
Yeah. Why do you want to get married and he doesn't?
Not everybody gets married. You know?
No, exactly. And it works out.
But like if you want to get married and you know that he doesn't, then maybe that's not like a relationship you should be in.
Yeah, because you want different things. You're on the different page.
Yeah. Communication is
key. He's not gonna live up to your expectations if you're expecting him to like propose and get married one day.
Disclaimer, this is not professionals. This is not no marriage counselor.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Girl, I'm single. Like, why am I answering these?
Okay, we're just talking off of our experience, what we think, our opinion. I repeat, our opinion. Thank you. Do you guys think sexual chemistry is important?
I do, because you have to be attached to the person, you know? Like it or not, sex is a part of a relationship. So, I think you have to be attracted to the person.
I hope you are attracted to him.
Yeah, like it's sad if you're not attracted to your person.
At the end of the day, like you're not friends.
I like a guy, but I don't want to make the first move because he doesn't know who I am.
Wait, what?
I like a guy, but I don't want to make the first move because he doesn't know who I am. Wait, how do you like someone that doesn't know who you are? Like, obviously you don't know them. Unless they're like a celebrity. Like, I like my coworker, but he doesn't know I exist kind of thing.
You better reach out to him.
If you're gonna ask him out, he has to know who you are. He has to know you exist.
But you need to get off your ass and like actually like be around his space.
Yeah, put yourself out there because worst case he's gonna say no.
And then you're
gonna nobody dies. Like it's fine. It's all good. So
girls, don't be scared to ask guys out.
And it's actually a lot of guys say that it's a turn on if the girl puts herself out there and makes the first move because it's usually the guy's like responsibility to do it. So if the girl does that, guys are like, okay, like that's hot, you know.
If you don't put yourself out there, you're never gonna get your chance. Ask him out, that's all we're saying. How would you overcome trust issues and an insecure man?
That's a hard one. Trust issues are there for like life.
Like the guy is insecure.
If he has trust issues and he's insecure, he has to work on his own insecurity. You can't help that. Like you can tell him all you want that like he's good looking, you love him, etc. But he has to work on himself. Insecurity is because he lacks like self-confidence and self-esteem. He has to do that work. So no matter what you tell him or how much you reassure him, he has to do that work.
There's only so much reassuring you can do.
Yeah, and then that can come between a couple too. Like, I always have to reassure you. I wouldn't be with you if I didn't love you. But
that's draining, actually.
Exactly.
It has to come within him. He needs to work on why he's insecure and like work that out to then be able to like, you know, enjoy the relationship that he's in.
And get to the root of like why he lost it. Like, did he get cheated on? Did he...
Communication.
Exactly.
What do you do if your parents don't want you to have a boyfriend? Get your own place, man.
Grow up.
If you're living under your parents' roof, then that's their rules. Like, if the dating age is 16, you have to wait until you're 16. If it's 21, you get... Not that I waited, actually. Yeah. My parents told me that I couldn't date until I was 21. I didn't listen, but that's okay. I'm not telling you to not listen to your parents.
No.
I'm saying...
We're getting sued right now by parents.
I'm saying... That's your parents' house, that's their rules, so just follow the rules, you know?
Yeah.
If not, just move out.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, you don't want, like, that's not worth fighting with your parents over a guy.
No.
Have you ever had to deal with long distance, and how do you know if it's worth it? I never had to.
I did, but I was already into my relationship. It was like 2 years in, and he got a job in another city. I was in school, so like I couldn't go back and forth like as much as I wanted to. And like I hated it.
So how did you like get through it? Did you like FaceTime all the time, or?
We did, but like our schedules were literally like,
oh my god,
total super opposite. And it was like so annoying because I'm somebody that like needs to, like, I need contact. Like I need you to be around me.
Yeah.
I need to be able to hug you, kiss you. Like I need to see you.
Yeah.
You know.
Me too.
And like we fought a lot because I would just like get annoyed.
Yeah.
At the fact that I couldn't see him and like the miscommunication, and it was just really weird. I hated it. You need to figure out like, is it really worth like. Where are you trying to go with it? Talk about it.
Yeah.
And then decide if it's like worth it.
I think we just throw this out and just say communication.
Communication.
Like,
how do you guys feel about people living together for years but never getting married?
It works out for some people. My brother lived with his girl for 11 years before he even proposed. Now she's pregnant, they're married, it's all good. But 11 years, honey.
But then again, it's like
if
every relationship is different.
Yeah, exactly. Like I would be like, no, like I want to get married. But that's just like a personal goal.
I would prefer to be married before like moving in. But like some couples, like it just depends. Like, is your partner into it?
Yeah.
If they're into it,
yeah.
What works for you works for you. What doesn't.
Yeah. How to make a relationship work with two completely different personalities. Girl, I feel like this is like the story of my life.
That's literally
so I'm a Capricorn, and everyone I've dated was not a Capricorn, and it did not work. No. Opposites attract though, so sometimes it does work.
I heard that.
Yeah.
And that's literally me and my boyfriend. We
there
have nothing. Amanda, nothing in common. Like
Stop.
Zero.
Nothing
in common. I don't even know how we're together right now because according to life, philosophy, society, the universe, we're not even supposed to be together. Obviously, like the basic values in religion is like we have that in common, but it's like but
like lifestyle,
anything else, like nothing.
Social. Oh my god.
I think it's just like knowing how to like communicate with the other person and understanding like their perspective and like making it work. Compromise.
What do you do if you can't think of anything else to talk about on the phone? Hang up the phone. Honestly, I'm not a phone girl. Like I do not talk on the phone. It's very rare. FaceTime I can handle. It's kind of cute, you know, before bed, whatever. But
just be like, my mom's calling me. I gotta go.
Yeah, talk to me when there's something to talk about. Like. You don't always have to talk either, like, because then when you see each other, you'll have nothing to talk about. So keep the good conversations for that. Like, don't talk like, well, I'm not telling you what to do, but like, you know, save the good talks for like when there's like, you're gonna hang out or something.
Just hang up. What do you do if you like a guy that doesn't want to make it official? Listen.
Honey, you a side piece.
Leave.
Yeah.
Leave. It's not worth it, boo. Clearly, she obviously told him that she wanted something out of it, and he just doesn't want to make it official. Leave, please leave. Come, you know, just
treat
leave.
yourself better.
Like, you know, like, please, just leave.
Be in reality for a second. And
he does not care about how you feel at this point because you clearly told him, and he doesn't care.
He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. Dating without intentions of getting married, a scam or the new norm? Ooh, a lot of marriage questions.
Is it a scam?
Like Dr. Phil.
Like people that just date to date, like they're not really just like, they're just vibing.
I think people are really out there to get married. Like have a family and stuff. But it is a lot more normal nowadays than back in the days.
I feel like people are dating to find the person or whatever.
But also,
But like it's just the way in which they do it.
yeah, that's true.
Like I believe in like multi-dating. Obviously, like you should date more than like a couple people just to know, like
to
who
find
you like, and things like that.
and what you
whatever.
don't like, that's more important. Like,
Yeah. But also like if you're really trying to find the person, you can't just keep doing that. Eventually, like there comes a point where you're like, okay, let me try to concentrate on this and see if it works, and if it doesn't, I'll move on to the next thing. But I can't have like all these people lined up.
Yeah, exactly.
And expect to build any type of meaningful like relationship with like a couple people.
Well said.
I don't really know. I've been out of the dating scene for a while. What's going on out there, Amanda? Because I have no idea.
I'm being pushed by my friends to put myself out there. Sometimes I want to come home to like a husband and kids. Other times I'm just like, leave me alone. Like, I'm happy.
This is kind of the same question. It's like, why do people say it's harder to date nowadays?
Because of social media. I think it plays a factor in a lot of broken relationships.
Everything is like so like it's so
Close my eyes.
accessible.
Yeah, everything's accessible. People are out looking when they shouldn't be looking, or they're maybe not looking, but like they see stuff and then they're like, oh, I'm gonna go this way.
Nobody actually like. I feel people give up too easily.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's also like we live in a world that everything happens so fast. Like it's all so fast paced that it's like, oh, this isn't working. Okay, bye, on to the next.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's like you have to be willing like
Like
to
make it work, put the effort.
to try to make it work and like make the effort and do the work. You can't just run off to the next person every time something doesn't go your way or doesn't go as planned. Like,
or find the root of the problem so that it doesn't reproduce in every single relationship.
and people are like not willing to do that. You can't just leave every time something is wrong. Like that's never gonna
You want a
work
break? Go get a Kit Kat. We're working this out.
Have a walk. We'll talk later.
Please tag someone below between the ages of I'm single, good looking, ready to mingle.
Do you think it's a bad sign when there's a long talking stage? It depends. Like how long is it?
Like 11 years, maybe.
Is it? Is it 2 months? Is it 2 weeks? Is it 6 months? Is it 8 months?
Talking, like, are you getting to know each other?
Like how long is too long for you?
Maybe like 2 months, 2-3 months.
Obviously, if you guys have been talking for a year, it's like,
yeah, a year is a little, it's getting there. It's getting there.
what are you guys talking about? Talking,
so
like what is
fast,
that
I don't
even?
know.
Like what is that even?
Yeah,
mean?
like when you're like, you have a thing with someone.
A thing.
Like
A
high
thing
school
for
you have
a year.
thing. Yeah, that's you a ting. Isn't talking like dating?
Not really.
No? Oh, okay. So this is talking before you.
Like right now, I'm dating my boyfriend.
Okay, you're right. So then, like,
Isn't
it should
that
be
like
a few weeks?
I'm confused. It's like, wait, the talking stage is like the moment like before the person decides that they want to like.
So when you date someone, is that automatically boyfriend girlfriend? Like if I go on like an online guy I met date, we're not boyfriend girlfriend. Is that just talking?
I'm confused.
Right?
Or is it like talking before you meet the person?
Oh,
Is that maybe what they meant?
that makes sense.
Because that could be different. Like I'm not talking for 5 months. I've
Yeah.
never seen. Like that's.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't know. What does it mean if a guy takes forever to respond? He's busy or he's not interested.
Doesn't want to talk to you.
That could be like a sign, like
He's not interested, or
she doesn't get the hint. Like I also don't want to talk to her.
if a guy wants to talk to you, he'll talk to you. Guys.
Oh yeah. If anybody wants to, like, I'll make time for someone. If like I'm very busy, but I'll make time for you if I want to talk to you. Like
if he's always like not answering and doesn't
yeah.
respond, he's just not that into you. There's a movie about it.
Stop harassing me.
Watch the movie.
He's just not that into you.
Move on, girl. How long should you be dating before marriage?
Where's your ring?
Where's my ring? Exactly. People are always harassing me, talking about when are you getting married? When I'm getting married, that's when. Like, I don't feel like there's like a specific. Obviously, like
11 years. Like that's just what it is. Some people get engaged after a month. I've seen 90 Day Fiance. It happens. 30 years and they're not married. It's between the couple.
It's between like.
So it's whatever feels
It's
best.
however long you need to get ready.
Yeah.
To eventually take that step. Like,
yeah.
mind your business.
Mind your business.
When I'll be married, you'll see me. That's
You'll
it.
know. There'll be a vlog. How do you handle arguments or disagreements? No violence.
Do you want to start with that?
Conflict resolution. Communication.
said than
Honestly, like,
done.
yeah, it's hard. Like, it depends what you're arguing about or what you're. I don't like the word argue. Like, I don't. Disagreeing on something, you're allowed to disagree. Like, you're two different people. So you're allowed to have disagreements. It's just about how you get through them. Like, are you throwing things? Are you going to counseling? Are you, like, what steps are you taking? Don't throw anything.
I used to be really bad at this. I was the type of person to like, if ever like I was mad, I would just go silent. Like I wouldn't talk to you. You didn't exist to me. And I would just go silent. And like I had to learn to like, cause I would just be in my head, like in my feelings. They wouldn't talk about it. Like I had to learn to like, hey, like if you're feeling something, you need to say it because if you don't say
they
it,
don't know.
They're not magicians. Like they're not gonna.
They don't read your mind.
You know. And also like I get heated. Like when I'm mad, I get super heated. But then like yelling doesn't solve anything. You know.
No.
So I just like take time. Like okay, we're mad. I'm mad. I can have this conversation right now because it's gonna go somewhere we don't want it to be.
Space.
So I'm just gonna chill over there for a second. When I'm chill, we'll talk. That's what I do.
Yeah.
What about you?
I do that now, yes. I used to be like an aggressive person. Not like violent, like physically, but definitely like with my words. Like I knew how to hurt someone with my words. Like especially if you know someone so well, like in a relationship, you know what gets them. And if I felt hurt, I would try to like defend myself by attacking the other person. Like if you feel hurt, then I don't feel hurt.
Yeah. Okay.
But now I'm like, I grew up. That was like, years ago.
We're grown.
Yeah. We're grown, yeah.
Okay, we're doing better. What is the key to a long-lasting relationship?
Girl, I'm single. You got this one.
Have fun. Don't nobody want a boring ass relationship. Have fun, yo. Being actual friends. I feel like.
You're right.
You know, like whenever you go out with like your girls, like you always have the best time. Like I try to act like we actually like were friends before we started dating, so that like helped a lot. Like we have fun together. Like we're dumb, we're super like goofy and silly, and like it's super entertaining. Like
exactly.
You know,
like
we never get tired of like being around each other. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the last question.
I've been wanting to break up with my boyfriend, but I don't know how to do it without hurting him. Think of yourself,
girl.
You need to leave him. Leave his ass.
It will without hurting him. There's no way it's never gonna hurt.
Yeah, it'll hurt no matter what. Like it'll hurt no matter what. If he loves you, it'll hurt his feelings. Yeah. But he's gonna be okay. No one's gonna die.
At this point, she's hurting herself because she's staying in a relationship that she doesn't want to be in.
Exactly.
Because she doesn't want to hurt the other person. There's no good way to break up with someone. People will get hurt no matter what. So
you're right.
If you really feel like you don't want to be in that relationship anymore, just like end it.
You have to. Yeah, because this is mistreating yourself.
You can't preserve his feelings because now your feelings are like, first of all, you're wasting your time and his time, and you're leading him on thinking it's cool and so you guys are nice, and it's not because you've been trying to leave. So leave. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. This was the last question. I hope you enjoyed it. Welcome, Amanda, to my channel.
Thank you.
What I'm saying? I'm going to start this like little series, like the Big Sister Advice series. Let me know if you guys like these type of videos. What other type of videos would you like? Make sure you subscribe to my channel and check out Amanda's channel too. I will link it in the description box below. The part 2 of this video will be on her channel. Yes, girl. And I will see you guys next week.